All right, everybody, how you doing? Happy Friday. Here's another idea for you as we come into Friday. Hey, listen, we made a new low for the week on crude, and that was yesterday. And again this morning. Yesterday we traded down as low as 62.85, and then we rallied back into the meat of the weekly profile and sold off again today, 63.70 back to 63. This has definitely changed. There's been a change of character finally in this thing. Very weak number again for crude, yet didn't really sell off much this week. But I will note that a new low is a new low for the week. If we look at a month chart here on crude, you're still going to see that we're highly overvalued. With the profile up here actually has moved higher, 63.50, and we're trading right in that. So this last couple weeks we've really spent a lot of time up here, and we're getting to the point that next time through 63, and it looks like it's going to have to be next week because oil is technically closed for the week, but I'd look for a move down to 62 next. And again, remember, month end is going to be really important. This needs to close over 65.50 really on month end. Otherwise, this might be, with all the commitment of traders, the number of people that are long the oil contracts right now, which is at all-time highs still, I just don't think this can continue going higher without causing some pain to the masses. So everybody's been long now for a 50% move. Don't forget, we went from $42 all the way up here to 65, which is a 50% move in the last 4 or 5 months. Huge move, and I think one that has been manipulated very nicely by OPEC and interventionalists around crude. So next week, let's see if we can get this thing lower. Trade to 62 would be your next stop, and then possibly all the way as low as 61.50. You can see there's multiple layers here. 1, 2, small one here, 3, 4 layers to get you back to basically your point of control. If you look at a couple months, not even really a couple months, but still back here around 57. So short-term point of control is right here. We're failing, and we closed below that 63.50 level, and right on it, right at it, right below it, whatever you want to say. But downside to me still looks possible, and I would look for a pullback somewhere in that 57 area. Ultimately, as you go back in time, you see this. It does start to shape up very clearly to the downside. So we are going to continue holding a short position. We've been trading it around all week. Oil was a really tight trading range, really that 65 down to 63, which is relatively tight for that thing. I think it's done going up. You see the volume has really dried off. We rolled over this week. We're trading now the front month. H is I believe the front month on crude. So look for lower prices here as we go forward in crude. That is our idea for the day. And again, you're wrong if we close over the month of January over 65.50. So that's a couple bucks away. That is your defined risk.